back inside of the arch, and Kerrigan looking to peek when he gets information from Nico because he's slightly more forward. I say that, then the smoke lands. Now it's going to be just Nico, and he's committed to being inside of this tunnel. He's overrun by Rush. Kerrigan wants to strike inside of the smoke. Their back's exposed. He does get automatic just as the smoke blooms as well, so he gets away with it. And Guardian is coming alive. He misses the second shot, and Skadoodle on a rifle takes down his counterparts, but there's 16 seconds, and the bomb could get caught. Rain just barely spots Skadoodle, but can't do anything of it. Now if they focus in the tunnel toward him, though, that means they run directly to Tarek! And Tarek with 2 leaves Olaf to clutch it back, or we go the distance yet again. Olaf will try as he might. Bomb is ticking. He has a kit, but no utility, and he's got 3 players to find, knowing well that Tarek is out toward the top of Banana. Skadoodle will slide back in, and Tarek's back. An easy shot, it's 15-15. We've got a repeat.
Ooh, yeah. I told my 38 I love you. That's my baby when I pull up, she can love too.
Bomb still down the T-spawn for Cloud9. They start to coordinate themselves towards middle. In the 1 minute mark, Rain on the balcony. Olaf Meister on the bomb site. Kerrigan this time will be holding the arch. It's Guardian that rotates towards B. Is he going to swap out of Nico? Is that the plan? Could be. It looks like exactly what will be happening. Nico goes and joins him. Guardian's got a better chance of finding multiple frags there with the AWP.
Absolutely. And again, they didn't elect to run the double off this early in overtime. Just to note as well, unlike the major, in which we had the overtimes, we're not running 10K, we're running 16K with ESL rules. So slight difference in how aggressively they could elect to buy, but they, again, stuck with just the single off. Passing by the archway, a run and gun, slow crouch peek potential. Tarek doesn't expect Nico to re-peek, and Nico gets the kill as a result. Rush does get Rain, but it's still the advantage to FaZe, as Kerrigan and Olaf set for the crossfire, and Olaf, far too easily on the corner, is able to take down Skadoodle as well. Rush versus 2. Knows that he's there, and he doesn't quite get the pre-fire off because Olaf tried to dictate the peak, but he will get the kill and the bomb down. 5 seconds means that Guardian is going to be pushing. Flash out and go too deep. Guardian can stare directly toward him, but he's blinded and actually caught him. And Rush, he's going to win the round for Cloud9.
4 kills for Rush, just when they need him as well. He's been quiet this series, Matt, but if he can post those kind of performances in overtime, all will be forgiven.
They had the advantage. 1 versus 3 that was cut apart. Olaf flashed off by, I think, his teammate, if I'm not mistaken. But with the smoke down, no one's going to push through and take him away and out of the equation as a result. As Kerrigan gets toward the arch, in fact, he's going to go more aggressive. And he spots them as well. Back turn, somehow doesn't hit the shot, surely. He had to take automatic down. 13 HP, automatic makes good, and they'll rotate. They'll go toward Nico. Great positioning from Nico, though. Cuts Tarek off.
Yeah, lovely spot there. Nothing Tarek can do about that one. 20 seconds now. They make that final play towards B. It's just Guardian this side. Nico has to patrol CT spawn. There's a smoke to hold them out. Does Guardian have what it takes to at least find a few frags? 10 seconds now. Surely it's enough, but he gets nothing, Matt. And now the spray has to come in. Nico gets 2. 5 seconds. The bomb will go down. Automatic gets the frag. Back and forth we go. And now the 2 versus 1 begins. Stewie up against it. Player coming from Banana. This kill pretty much decides it. Can he get it? Oh my God, he can. Olaf Meister up against it now.
And he's going to go aggressive on Olaf, who's not going to expect this.
Oh!
How about that? Headset off, and he cheers because that was about as good as you could play it. Automatic gave him help by getting 1 single kill against Nico, who sprayed down through no smokes.
He's going to get carried away when he pulls something like that off.
Didn't quite go as far as nothing as to rip off the shirt.
I was going to say that next. Something about Cloud9 and celebrations interfering in the game. But here we go, 2-0 FaZe. As Matt mentioned, they'll still be fine for money. 16K in this rule set. Stewie, he's not done just yet. Wanted to push that smoke, thinks better of it. Nico gets down towards the bottom this time. They've had 2 extremely close rounds, coming down to 1 versus 1 each time.
Coming down to 2 versus 1s. They've been clutched back twice.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Which is a bitter pill to swallow. It's Rush and then Stewie that come up incredibly strong in both situations.
What a play, though. Oh, we're aborting the round. So
I think the same issue they're saying again. So I imagine it's Guardian that got somehow minimized. This time they'll happily agree. There is, again, damage done to Nico, but it's inconsequential. There hasn't been any persuasion per se. And well above a minute, so we don't need to speculate on that this time. We'll happily restart it at 17-15.
It's Olaf Meister that had the issue this time.
Remember back to how close the rounds were as well at the major. There was 3 clutches that actually went FaZe's way. This is almost going the opposite, because there was, what was it, Guardian against the Pit, He gets a kill with the pistol. CZ sliding out and gets the defuse with 1 second left. I think the round before that was a one-on-one on a tight defuse. These two teams on this map couldn't be any closer.
2-0. We're back into it. Quickly fixed. Guardian on the orb. Third and final round. Stewie stepping up. Rush before. Is it enough? It never feels like it is against FaZe. 3-0, I might be believing.
Molotov top stairs. Hasn't been a lot of pressure in the apartments as of late. There will be this time. It's automatic. Already makes his way up into boiler. Smoke off the left side, happily enter toward the right. Very focused on one perspective of the site. Olaf was in the open, completely blind. If he had vision, dead in the water. Was automatic. He manages to get a kill onto him, but Kerrigan trades it back, and Rain still sits inside of the pits. Nico on rotation. Again, the advantage to FaZe, but again, the bomb planted. Cloud9, can they do it 3 times in a row? Got 2 players to work with this time. Make that one. Skadoodle, your turn, you're up, and he's already got the first. He goes, oh, it's Nico in the smoke as well. He doesn't know it, but he goes back out. He's got this low. Oh my God, how close is that? How fast is Skadoodle? And his turn to stand up. 3 in a row in a 1 versus 2.
He rips out the peripherals this time. They're all over the desk. 3 clutches in a row. Against the odds as wow, it's Skadoodle this time to deliver the goods. You'd think he'd be done after not finding the kill in the smoke. He turns around and look at this stray bullet through the box.
Oh my God.
Oh wow. That's unreal, man.
All right, well, Tarek, your turn perhaps, automatic. Which one wants to clutch next?
To take them to the semi-final, FaZe Clan will have a lot of work to do here. Nico's left spawn without a weapon. He'll go back and buy one. Oh, and a missed shot from Olaf. That was on a play for him, and he'll be flashed now and have to fall back.
So Stewie to hold. FaZe needs 3 rounds if we go into double OT. And I certainly wouldn't rule that out. Double up immediately for Cloud9. They want to close this as fast as possible, but a double up on the T side, Olaf, to go along with Guardian, and Guardian needs to get aggressive. He's already probing toward the top of middle, but not willing to take the peaks just yet. This puts emphasis on finding early picks. Certainly wasn't a problem on their CT side. It was everything else that fell apart in front of them.
What a game. I'm so glad it made it to the 3rd map, and indeed overtime. What the hell was that first half? Either way, mid-control from FaZe now. It will be Kerrigan to lead the charge. A Molotov towards the junk position, but Skadoodle knows there's a chance of a kill here. Nails it, but he'll surely be traded! No, he won't! He's stepping up again, but still, it's an equal trade for now. 2 players down on either side, 3 on 3.
Maybe this is what FaZe need. Let them get the first pick for a change. How quick is Skadoodle?
This is filthy. 30 seconds, Matt. Pressure being applied. They've got to get this bomb down. Where do they go? If they go towards B, Stewie's in a great position. A new box is with the orb. They have to just bite the bullet now and go towards the A side. 20 seconds remaining. Tarek seems to know it, but a flashbang is good. That'll push him off the box. These kills are everything. Tarek's gonna do it. He finds the first, but Nico takes one down, and that should be the plan coming in. Stewie is so far removed from this situation. Obviously, he'll give the clutch a go. But that was very tense for FaZe. The bomb goes down about 6 seconds to spare.
It's another 1v2, Hank.
I know, I know.
There's no way, surely, on a rotation with an AWP, has a flash. There's rifles available, he'll immediately go on to the AK. And with Guardian low, he's got to be very careful in that pit. Nade and Molotov, he's going to extinguish it, try and isolate the player directly in the pit. Oh, he's caught Nico!
God.
He's got Nico down, and Guardian only has 17. He knows he's in the pit as well because of the Molotov thrown out, and Stewie's on it. He's going to hold this. Guardian's got to go aggressive. No, wait, not this time. Not this time.
Oh my God.
I don't think I could tolerate it if it happened again. Guardian says he's had enough.
It felt like that defuse was going to come through. Guardian had 1 bullet to keep them in the game. He connects it through the box, gets the headshot. 7 HP from Guardian. Can you imagine if it went out like that?
What other esport gives you this?
Nothing.
God damn, it's beautiful. Tarek with the nade down mid does minor damage onto Kerrigan and Nico, but we will once again see 2 ops on the CT side. Just one this time. It's Guardian, not Olaf.
Well, tension certainly mounting here in the Spodek. 2 more rounds to take us to double overtime, and it's come down to another 2 versus 1. The Fate, this time narrowly win. There's a 3-man stack from the Cloud9 boys towards Quad. Automatic, alone on the arch side, is Stewie more than happy to be solo on the B-bomb side, it seems. He's been doing that throughout this map. He has the AWP. He wants to have the disadvantage and find the frags. As the bomb's down in second middle, this round starts to build up.
Flash out, automatic. What the smoke will conceal, he soon will reveal as he comes back through, and he uses it to his own advantage to find an immediate kill onto Kerrigan. Again, down to a 3 versus 3 as Olaf wants to work out from the apartments, but he's slowed in his affair, and his attempts, good to find from Guardian to hold off Automatic, who wanted to flank them immediately in the halls, and it puts pressure on Skadoodle. He couldn't quite land it this time, and a 3 versus 1. FaZe is gonna bring this back and go the distance and force a 6th round. Stewie surely, a 3rd attempt at it. Can't do much. AWP firing and spamming, but Guardians posted and ready. We are far from done, I fear.
Could it be double overtime? They've managed to get the 2-0 here in the second half. 1 more round will take us there. And the Cloud9 pick it up, that's it. They're in the semi-final. What an epic 3rd map this has been. Inferno always delivers between these 2 teams. No rush coming in from FaZe. They can't afford to make any mistakes here. They have to go for the methodical defaults here, play it properly, not take any risks. And that's exactly what they're doing as they get the apartments control. Guardian looking towards middle. Tarek, he's in the cubby hole again. He'll be waiting there with the M4 in hand. Skadoodle on the other side of the AWP gets the first shot. The first step into the semi-final, 5-on-4.
Go ahead and wear yourselves out, boys. Astralis will happily take a worn-down team, but my God, the way these 2 teams are playing in this map, they should be fearing for that match tomorrow. 1 man down already. Rain, the 1 to fall. 34 kills for Automatic. Kerrigan on 32 still leads the way for FaZe. Olaf and Rain at the bottom just in on 16 and 15. Stewie, bottom of mid, behind him with the up, and misses the shot. That surely had to land, and Nico's pulled the round back. And not only that, giving them banana, this forces a rotation and resets what everything Cloud9 had hoped for. All of that information, all of the structure they had on their defense to defend A, and they know this is a race for the B site. 25 seconds, they're all gonna rotate. Cloud9's gonna go for it.
No smokes.
No smokes at all. Flashes aplenty though. Automatics held out. But from the illusion, he's gonna try to push through during confusion. But you're right, they have, or have they? Rush with 1, gives Tarek a chance. 1 versus 3, can't hit the first shots, and they have. We are going to double OT. 6 rounds to the T side in overtime.
My God, this game has got everything. 3-0 was surely enough. But no, FaZe deny it. The tenacity is off the charts at this point. 18-18.
Those clutches certainly build up confidence, gets you rolling. You can see how stoked they were to jump out of their chairs and cheer, but FaZe has looked, you could argue, the better team. So which holds the hand right now that's gonna win? It's hard to say. Double up again for the Cloud9 side. Again, they stay on the CT side, so we never saw the double up from FaZe. We do each and every round almost from Cloud9 on this overtime.
What a spectacle it's been. We get back into it, ladies and gentlemen. 18-18. Guardian with the T side AWP, and Stewie back on his as well. That double orb setup has been great for them. Familiar sights as Skadoodle will hold towards the arch here. This time joined by Automatic. Smoke towards the arch coming in.
Smoke down, Skadoodle does actually fire into it and hits Kerrigan in the lag. Going to start to work around the corner. Kerrigan still on low HP, is very vulnerable to going down. Prosperi from the pit, rushes the 1 to do so. They send him first to get the information, however, and it's Rain that responds, but Tarek in the double position, only good for 1. Fast peek from Guardian again for the 3 versus 3. 2 to the arch side, in fact all 3, excuse me, from Cloud9 to the arch side with pit cleared. Bomb plant in, and another leg shot coming through. This time it's Automatic on the receiving end. 3 ops still in the round, that's how we started. Obviously, that means Cloud9 has one rifle. The man who's tagged to try and retake the site. Guardian is looking controlled. This is my point. FaZe are getting all the advantages mid-round.
Absolutely are. It's going to have to take another massive sort of clutch from Cloud9 here. Automatic and Skadoodle coming in. Just Skadoodle now. He won't be winning this one, I'm afraid. He might even just opt out of the round, knowing that there's actual no chance of him making a dent into it. But good default there by FaZe. You can see all of my saying, I'll just Molotov the bomb. I'll just do it
Just
anyway.
in
Whatever
case.
happens, they can't defuse it at that point. They're like, you're going crazy. You're too paranoid. It's fine. He's gone. As it will be FaZe to pick up round number 1 here. You're right, though. Their T-sides do look more convincing at this point. Sure, the clutches are very flashy and they look great. But,
Well,
yes.
a Polish legend says it best. Taz, no other game gives you this kind of emotional roller coaster. And I don't know if it's Bonnie and Clyde or Jekyll and Hyde, but FaZe and Cloud9 bring out the best in each other. This is unbelievable.
This is crazy. And we'll see if they'll continue that pace. They haven't really gone for any rushes or change things up, just ascertain the map control. What kind of stance are Cloud9 on? It's been very standard so far. Stewie gets set up with the solar warp. 2 players either side of middle. They're a bit more aggressive this time. Cloud9 not playing back on the bomb, so you can see Rush there, actually underneath the quad, baiting Tarakin, who's right next to him. So the idea is he'll challenge, get back up from automatic as well, and then they can see whether they can strike at the same time, whether Tarak will be overlooked. But back towards B they go. This should be the execution. Remember, Stewie there alone. No one going to be rotating to help him out. If they go all at this point, Stewie has to find at least 2 kills, or the retake just won't be possible.
Rush to watch over top of his teammate Skadoodle with Tarek as they watch toward the apartments, but it's on to B. They're gonna have to rotate a long way around the map. Good find from Rain. Takes down the only player directly inside of the site. And again, we continue on with the T side dominating the overtime because FaZe with another bomb plant. It's been all 7 rounds played in extra time going on the attack, or to the attacking team, I should say, as Nico is in a great position as well to spot Rush immediately walking into the ruins. And they take the man advantage. A time advantage to go with that as the bomb continues to tick.
Here we go then, it's up to Automatic and Tarek towards the ruins area. Nico knows they're there. Automatic finds the frag though. This could be everything. They're actually in good positions, but it's quickly shut down. Guardian and Nico managed to work in tandem there to shut the round down. 20-18 or 2-0.
Last time he played here, it was long ago when Stewie managed to find the angle on the AWP. He's got the same weapon again, but not going to play it quite the same way. Reveals him. Oh, Stewie couldn't hit the shot on the only opportunity he had, and Nico makes no mistake spraying back through the boards. Again, the early pick, but it's pulled back this time fast enough by Skadoodle that they can try and stabilize this. Rain's force through. Skadoodle didn't expect it. Everyone seems to think Molotovs are force fields. They're not. They run through. Rain doesn't have to go into battle, but he's going to be found and sprayed back. Both players taking damage. Offsetting kill and all of that does go the way of FaZe. It was Nico again, and they get another bomb plant on B. It looks like 3-0 is very likely.
Will Cloud9 have enough on their T side? Time will tell, but still, they'll attempt this retake as Tarek is by the ruins.
Look at the positioning in ruins, though, from Nico and Guardian.
Baiting each other in. Nico's just been set up for days here, and he delivers! 2 kills coming in, looking for the ace. Matthew, that is unbelievably good. Nico just completely eviscerates them in the final round there, and the hype machine surely has been shut down on the Cloud9 side of the stage.
Yep, that's one way to silence them. 6 in a row for FaZe Clan. They now find themselves on series point in Cloud9. You better do it again. If you relied on clutches last time, get it together.
Pressure firmly on Cloud9 side of the server. More power for Skadoodle. And Guardian knows he's got a bit of wiggle room now. He will experiment through the flames and take a lot of damage there. 1 round will do it. Will this match ever come to an end? Time will tell. Stewie might have to take some damage himself here. Just about behind the flames, and Guardian using those Molotovs as a chance to take another pick now. He doesn't know there's a player close by. Stewie is waiting in the doldrums there, as you can see, right on the left.
Does Guardian land the shot? He's been run down a few times. He actually could almost spot their shoulder. They definitely spotted him when he backed up to go for the jump. So Flash, they're hoping that he's at the half wall, but he goes back out, didn't get reset in time, and Rush was ready. Good read from Cloud9. The Automatic trying to lurk is cut down by Olaf, but they open up the site. The early rotation based on Guardian's position means Cloud9 can get a plant. Tarek's got Nico as well. And that means the fastest threat from CT is gone. Rain and Olaf are completely spread out, and they're going to try and take this. Obviously, they've got money. We talked about it, 16K. But one of them, out of the two, is going to have to be incredible because they're offset in their positions. Olaf starts it, spots Skadoodle, but he's quicker on the AWP, and it's Rain. Can he replicate Cloud9? Not a chance. Another T-sided round in overtime. And Automatic's going to be patient as always. Toward Boiler. FaZe is not fooled. They're not going to go for anything uncharacteristic to try and close this. They've still got 2 rounds in which they can do so. Who would have thought it's the CT-sided round that's all the difference on Inferno. Ball for Automatic and Tarek. Skadoodle still posting to try and get them around the corner by way of a kill.
Well, good mid control here. Cloud9. Good position. Nico in towards the arch. Tarek will be challenging him. It's up to Nico to find that kill, but the bomb resides towards the quad side. 19 seconds, final commitment comes through.
Flashed off, Olaf over the top. Manages to get Stewie, but it's Automatic and Skadoodle now rush as well to take down Rain and give the advantage to Cloud9. 8 seconds, bomb's gonna be planted, and Tarek will take Nico out of the equation. We're not done, not yet, at least. Unless Guardian says something otherwise. He started off very well in position coming around from quad, fires in. Actually, it's Automatic through the box. Tarek not wanting to face, and they're gonna try and double peek this. Don't give Guardian the chance to get the AWP shots, but he does! Thankfully, Tarek finds the angle just enough. And Cloud9 will force out round 6 in overtime 2.
Final round of double overtime. Will FaZe find this on the CT side? No one can pose rounds here. I feel like the CTs are just playing such default and basic rounds. Maybe they mixed things up and went for one of those aggressive pushes down middle. If you've got a 3-0 start match, surely there's rushing players down middle, going towards second middle, go for that first pick just to throw a span in the works. That would be beneficial, right? But it's all very standard. Automatic. Rush in the apartments. You can see they can run their defaults, no problem. There are 4 players again towards middle. Nico's is like, you know what, I'll just play B. Let me do this. I can get a couple of frags. You guys don't even let them have mid control. Deny everything.
And that is the switch to get the off back out of that position. You're right. Tarek with spam, perhaps trying to bait someone in toward the top of middle. Guardian, because he body blocked the smoke again. I think he, oh, okay, I thought he did. I couldn't quite see underneath of the camera angle, so he doesn't have the same gap that he did last time, but look at the positioning. With Kerrigan, Rain, and Olaf all ready to face the top of middle if they want that mid control.
Oh, here we go to B again. The bomb not committed, rushing towards the apartments, but they are going to finish up at this side of the map. Guardian gets towards the coffins. Nico first oranges. Can the sniper towards Emo now do it? It will be an equal trade. That's Rush, at least showing presence. That will buy his teammates some time in the 4-on-2. Guardian, he needs to find this first shot. Nico's going to strike first, only gets one. Guardian now starting to step up.
He softens them up, Nico. Just enough time as well for Guardian to react because he knows then they absolutely are committing, but he's burning forced out. Still hits the shot. Automatic has to try and pull this back. It's all down to him and another 2 versus 1 for FaZe. Surely they convert this time. Smokes down mean they can't spot him, and it gives them position at Orange's 2 HP. He needs headshots on both with the AK, and he knows Kerrigan is trying to bait him into a shot. They're gonna go together. This is the way to play this. Him solo, and then sneaking out mean FaZe finally closed the game, and it's revenge from the major in perhaps a mirrored fashion. They moved on to play Astralis. What a match!
Who would have thought we got here, map? After the first map here on Overpass, Cloud9 were non-existent. They barely showed up on the server. 2 of their players didn't even frag. Cash, it looked like that was it. FaZe were going to seal the deal, but all of a sudden, resurgence for the Cloud9 boys took us to this 3rd and final epic map. It was an absolute bloodbath. Every round was back and forward and took us to overtime. Double overtime. The clutches were unbelievable, but FaZe prevailed.
I'm gang banging, and I'm dangerous. Smith and Wesson, and it's stainless. Brand new Rari.